People are naturally drawn to the arts, even if they say they're not. It's just, as long as it's pleasing to the eye at first sight, it'll draw them in and make them want to see or, you know, go to that place.
My name is Castan. I'm in the film degree program, and I'll be interviewing a colleague of mine, Ludy Duarte.
My name is Ludy Duarte. I'm a student at Sail University. I'm studying film. What drew me to film was, since I was little, I've always liked watching TV and watching movies, and I like how they inspired people, and I like how directors just make impossible things that you can never imagine and bring it to life, and I would like to do that for somebody else. And what I would like to do in the industry would be, well, currently I don't have a set thing, but like so far I've tried UPM and First AD, and I like those. The role of the visual arts in our world right now is very important. You see it everywhere, from magazines to the TV to billboards everywhere, even theater. I mean, and relating it to film, it's also very important because you have to have that in your films. Yeah. Imagery being instant available could be both a good and a bad thing, although most people would see it, well, at least in the film industry, would see it as bad, because now, because it's instantly available on the internet, people would prefer watching a movie online as opposed to going to the movie theater and spending money on there, because it's just easier for them, more affordable, and the bad thing for the film industry is that they're losing revenue for their movies as it is. Popular images that are frequently rechanneled. Movies are redone all the time. For example, Great Gatsby is being redone. Footloose was redone too, and they're not the only ones. The fantasy genre of the movies, it's one of the images that has been popularized recently, because the technology is better now from what we had a bunch of time, like years ago, and they have better CG, so they can make movies like Avatar and the Harry Potter movies, Narnia, and yeah. My favorite visual artist is Steven Spielberg, because his movies really deal with relationships between characters, and they could be relatable to people. And my favorite style of visual art is film, and that's what I want to work on.
What's your favorite Spielberg film?
Jurassic Park. I love it. The first one. Not the second or the third, but the first one. Knowledge of famous artwork has influenced me by inspiring me to write more stories. Kind of, I never get to finish them, so that's a thing I have to work on, obviously. But even though I'm not much of a writer, I like making somebody else's words come to life. Well, you have to have imagination to make a good movie, and art is a very big part of film, because you can have a good story, and it can, but if you don't have the visual art, if you don't have the design, the vision, the art part of it, it's not going to be the same.